Hi guys, thank you for having me here. I'm Ofer, I'm a co-founder and CEO at Hopon. All right, great. So this is how public transit ticketing and payment looks like in Tel Aviv and in many other cities in the world. Currently, most of the cities had introduced near-field communication ticketing where you have your smart card or sometimes cash. And that means you have to go through the one-by-one process every single time you get inside a bus or a tram or a train or whatever. And that takes a lot of time. This is during rush hours. We found out that buses might be spending 4 minutes per station just to allow those 10, 15 people to get in and pay their ride. And that means that currently in the city of Tel Aviv, we are, as public transit commuters, are sparing about 4 million minutes per day just for the payment through public transit. And this is awkward. All right, so this is us. Again,
Sorry,
sound.
just a second, I'll just take out my electronic card. Never mind, I'll pay cash.
Hopon! 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 Hopon!
How'd you pay for your,
Hopon!
Yeah, that thing. Did you just pay with it?
Hopon!
And don't you have to enter the bus number or location or something?
Hopon!
And if you have a multiple ticket or monthly pass or something like that, does it still work?
Hopon!
Got it. So what was the name of that?
Hopon!
All right. So this is us, and the idea was to disrupt the way ticketing and public transit payment looks like. And instead of having those one-by-one transactions in place, we wanted to create a simultaneous validation process. Simultaneous means much more faster than the current one-by-one process. And in order to be able to introduce the simultaneous validation experience, we had to come with the wireless ticketing technologies. Therefore, we developed Beacon, all right? So we use beacon technologies. As you are probably familiar with, most of the beacons these days are using Bluetooth low energy as a wireless protocol. For us, for public transit commuters, we found out that it's just not good enough because public transit commuters, they are always worried about their battery life. Therefore, they are going to shut off whatever they can, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, etc. So we had to build a beacon that would be able to support wireless connectivity through ultrasonic technologies. That means that each one of the beacons that are currently installed in the Tel Aviv buses and bike share terminals out there in the streets have those 2 speakers in place. And your smartphone, and we're definitely device agnostic, doesn't matter which type of smartphone you have in your pocket, will be picking up this data through the microphone of the telephone.
Hopon!
And by that, we are having those simultaneous validation in place. All right, so currently installed in 1,400 buses that we have in the city and almost 200 bike share terminals, selling those combined tickets that will give you discounts if you take the bus and then switch to the bike share in the city. And we are looking to expand, currently doing a couple of pilots in the Europe market. And eventually, we're going to cover all of the public transit industry to have one place to have those payments in place. Thank you.